Hello guys and welcome to another American Truck Simulator video. I forgot to record voice again, but it still looks good and I didn't talk that much during the actual convoy, so it shouldn't matter too much. But my friends did talk a lot. I did end up running a triple reefer trailer. It was definitely entertaining to watch. It was extremely easy to park, unfortunately. But it was definitely fun to watch and everything like that. Please do enjoy the video, and if you haven't subscribed already and you think I deserve it, a subscribe would be very much appreciated. Also, if you did like this video, please consider leaving a like and comment suggestions for what I could play next or what I could do better to make my videos better. But with that, back to the video.
Yeah. 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 They're like,
You're
"Oh,
right.
you brought CTC, man? We're gonna go ahead and just give you this here money. We're not even gonna call the cops on this one, bud."
All right. So bear with me, guys. I'm having audio issues with OBS, so I'm trying to figure that out.
Okay.
So
All right. I'm going to get that trailer that Ducky had. Is that what we're running? That was
Yeah, we always just do what Ducky does.
all right.
He's already at the spot. It's actually in Rock Springs.
Like, yeah.
You'll have to either drive there or fly there, but remember, if you fly there after you accept, it's automatically going to attach the trailer.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to drive there, bud.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's telling me that
I
I
didn't-
don't have the.
I didn't realize he was taking off. He should have told the guy, you know. Convoy's off to a great start.
Yeah. He's pretty clear about meeting in Denver.
I was about to say, he said meet in Denver, not meet in Rock Springs.
Yeah. Good job. What, like Merlin put it there?
Yeah, I guess I'm not running truck books either. I could just floor it.
That's a good idea.
Well, I can't fly with dev controls like everybody else can. No number pad. So I'm like, I got to drive, man. That's why I wish you would have told me. Now I've got a 45 kilometer or mile drive.
I had 100.
I know for a while there I was talking smack about the new force feedback, but I actually quite enjoy it now.
Well, yeah, you started it when it was
Started-
first in the very beginning of beta, so it was probably a little different.
Well, oh yeah, it was so buggy during the beta, but then when they full released, I was like, yo, this actually feels legit. Like, I was
All
like,
right,
this
everybody.
is nice.
Just a heads up. I'm not trying to interrupt anybody or anything, man. Godfrey just blue screened again, so it looks like this is not going to be a happening thing right now. He had a repair issue earlier. We went through and double checked everything, but it looks like his Windows install is basically not liking the new motherboard. So it's having some communication issue. We thought we had it fixed this morning. We went through BIOS and everything and updated everything and checked everything, and everything looked good, but there's some kind of communication issue or whatever, and it's basically erroring out for a communication error, and it's a 32-bit error too, so it's nothing major, but it's blue screening him each time.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of sucks, because this was going to be my first convoy.
Well, I mean, I'm still down to drive. We're all here. It's up to Ducky though, because he's hosting.
Oh, I don't care. I'll leave it up. I don't care. I mean, that ain't no big deal.
Like, I mean, it sucks that's what's going on with OG, but if anybody still wanted to sit around and actually do some driving, I mean, up to you guys.
So, but yeah, we'll figure out what he's got going on real fast, see what he's gonna do, and give it a couple minutes. But yeah, I'm fine with leaving it up. So yeah, let's give it just a second. I mean, obviously, I think we still got a little bit of time for the load, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully he can figure it out, man. That sucks.
Well, worst case scenario, I guess I will get all my stuff set back up.
Turn left.
What is the session convoy name?
Olgodfre.
Yeah, it's Olgodfre.
You gotta be the busiest little side street I've ever seen.
Right?
Keep left.
I know there's lots of times where I have to forget, like, not everybody sees the game the way we do. I'm like, full 1080p, 100 frames per second. But like what Ducky runs in 2K, don't you?
I'm in 1440p now.
Okay, yeah, 1440. So he sees it even more differently than I see it. You know, so that's pretty crazy. I tend to forget that.
He can see the bugs on the blade of grass.
Yeah. I seen this one dude post this picture in the American Truck Simulator group, and everybody was roasting him on his quality, and I'm like, man, I was like, not everybody can afford a crazy gaming rig. As long as he's in the game and enjoying it, why are y'all tearing that down, man?
Yeah,
I'd
exactly.
still play this game if if I had to play it in PS1 graphics, no doubt. I love American Truck Simulator.
Yep. That's nice.
Oh, especially with these Z-Mod engines, bro. I'll redline the crap out of this DD60 just to hear.
I think it's made for it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Exit right.
I think so too.
I love
All
it.
right.
Again.
Oops, sorry. Someone want to give me a hand? It says I don't have the DD60, but I have the DD60 right here in my mod folder.
But
And
in
it's
Do you
the
have the right
activated.
load order?
This is where it
It has to be
Uh,
the exact same load order as what Olgodfre posted in the Convoy group there.
yeah. All four of the files are there in the
Yeah,
same
but
load
they have.
order. In
Oh,
the
so
same
they're
load
in.
order. Yeah, they're same as the picture.
Do you have an older version of the DD60? Like, is it saying like an error, like a version mismatch, or what's it saying?
Server uses incompatible local mods, so maybe I just downloaded it like last week.
Yeah, so
Do
you
you,
should have the right version.
do you
You might
only
have a different workshop mod.
Turn left.
You might have a
No,
different one of the workshop
Shop.
ones.
Share your screen if you can.
Okay, here we go.
Well, you can't use a dev folders. You can't use dev folders because they're not recognized as mods. So if you didn't write it as a mod and you wrote it as a dev mods won't work in server.
Yeah, I just watched the AI crash into each other.
So SUV right here keeps crashing into the truck in front of him.
Well, that's what I said. I just watched that happen, and then he's just sitting
Did
there
it
like
twice.
bouncing away. I know, it's hilarious, dude.
See if he does it again. Yep, he just did it again.
Oh, that's great. Oh, right beside Ducky this time.
Drive safe.
That's too funny, man. That SUV, man, can't drive worth crap.
I think I figured it out. I will be back in just a minute.
Yeah.
I finally got mine figured out. What's the password again?
Green face. Capital 3.
Green face. Okay.
With a
I knew it was
capital
green
G.
face. Something I couldn't remember if it was green face Godry or.
Yeah, capital G.
I see somebody else is a fan of the square lights. I like it. I like it. Me too. Especially like on these older trucks, it just feels more fitting. And then same thing, I love the square horns too.
Yeah, but the square lights on the roof were not the lights back in the 70s and 80s.
No, I know. It just fits the vibe.
Yeah. Actually, I don't have Trevor on here. Actually, I'll just share it to this one. I shared my dad's truck pictures with Godfrey last night.
Yeah.
These are the two trucks my dad actually had. The black one's a 78 W9 and the green one's an 80 W9.
Oh yeah, those are beautiful.
Back when he had his own company, because I rode with him in the black one until I started kindergarten.
Yeah.
And then he sold the company and started driving for other people.
Yeah.
When you say the square lights, what are you talking about? The clearance lights?
No, the square
The roof
version of
lights.
your roof lights.
Yeah, that was factory for the K100s.
That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't 100% sure. I just know it fits the vibe really well. Like, it suits it.
Yeah, the watermelon style lights didn't come around to the late 80s.
Okay, so I was right in thinking that they were the right ones.
Check that out.
Yeah, I tried the round ones. I'm just like, they just don't fit the vibe right. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks a little different.
Yeah, because it's even like the same thing on my Ruta 362 and all that. Like, I like to use the square lights on that one too. Just fits that old school American cab over vibe.
Yeah. It's nice on those old trucks too. The old W9s, no DPF crap in that step box, so you got the extra fuel tank.
Yeah.
Yep.
You have some more fuel.
Looks like I'm in.
Heck yeah.
Like Dad had so many issues with his 2010 when they put the def crap on it. His tanks kept freezing all that first winter because they weren't smart enough to put heaters in them right away.
Well, and
Living
then
up
they
here right up against the border, it gets a little cold.
Yeah.
well, and they also figured out that they had the that the recirc system on the first couple of ones or whatever. That was before they figured out that that stuff crystallizes when it hits oxygen.
Yep.
They had the
Well,
air
that's
search
crazy.
system. Yeah, they had this research system on them like they do the fuel, and they figured out really fast that they couldn't do that. They were solving one problem by it not sitting still and crystallizing, but then they figured out they were dumping air into it, and all it was crystallizing a different way.
Yep. Yeah, that regen stuff really got bad for a while. I know he was on the tow hook 12 or 13 times in that one winter because of everything that happened.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's worse. There's nothing you can put in there to stop it.
Nope. It's not like a gas where you can put heat in it to help.
Can you put methyl hydrate in it?
Nope. It'll fault out. It'll put you in derate and basically make your truck immobilized.
Nuts.
I like the place where I work, man, because I do deal with just a bunch of farm trucks, like farmers and their trucks. So like they don't run just like your standard like fleet trucks. I've seen different cab overs. I've seen all different old school Pete's and Kenworths, Max and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, these things are so beautiful.
Yep.
Because yeah, they're just farm trucks, right? So they don't need to have all that crazy fancy stuff.
I saw this Pete going down the highway right here by my house Thursday, I think it was. Man, I wish I had my camera at the time. He had like 10-inch pipes, flat top pipes. Oh, they're beautiful.
It's funny because the nicest trucks that we see at our plant are all from the Hutterites.
Chris, now what you'll do is if you go into your like main menu thing here, instead of selecting job market down here, you'll go up and select the session browser at the top, and if you click the load that one of us has already picked up, it'll give you the option to take that same view and take same job, and it'll give you directions to where we're at, and it'll select the load, so you just drive in and pick it up.
Yeah, I'm dev camming over that way. I'm almost to you guys.
Yeah, I wish I could use those dev controls. I need to get me a different freaking goddamn keyboard. Yeah.
Stop. This caretaker is a caretaker.
They do. I just feel like I should just upgrade to a better keyboard. Well,
All right, guys.
K95 beats it.
However, on OBS at all. So, I have no idea what to do at this point.
So is it doing it like when OBS does it?
No, there's no sound.
Okay, so you're back up and running, but you just got no sound input?
sounded like his sound input died on him mid-sentence.
Yeah. It did.
Right? Like,
it did.
Just the way his voice faded out like that, like it felt like
just unplugged his mic or something, just like
yeah.
Is he running regular OBS Live or is he trying to do Elements?
He's tried both. He's had issues out of both. So right now
Okay.
he's just running OBS.
Okay.
Let's see what we got here.
Just slobs or OBS. That's it. No, it says he's live.
He's
Well,
from
he's
his phone.
From his phone, yeah.
Oh.
How's the green phase look?
It's pretty
It
epic.
looks green. He did a pretty good job at getting it all green too. I figured there was gonna be a lot of like kind of like missing spots near the edges, but he even got like inside his goat pretty good too. Lip, all that, like he got it all.
Sucks he can't get that motherboard right. Chris, you're pissing off the cop.
I tried to honk at him, but he won't move. No, not you, the cop. You should be able to drive in here. It should be a no collision zone.
As long as
Sweet
you
job.
guys are inside the gate far enough.
Me and Chris are kind of intermingled through our trailers, so.
You don't have to accept the load there, Chris. Just drive in and get it.
Yeah, if you accepted it through the convoy menu, you don't need to bother with this first menu here.
So he's saying that we're doing it. He said he's not going to be able to stream it, so we can still run it.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was like, I don't know how you guys are all feeling, but I came here to do some driving.
Well, maybe.
Yep.
I guess Ducky could stream it.
That's very true.
As I say, I've got everything except for my lights set back up for mine to go back. I went in through and disconnected everything this morning because I was like, there's no point.
Kraft Heinz. They got Kraft dinner and ketchup all in one truck.
Man, there's a lot of traffic on this little road.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get why. Like, why? Because we're all here?
Could be.
Because
They
it's
do that
been
once
a
in a while.
plethora of trucks and cars here for no reason. Like, this is just a small off-beat road. And there's been more traffic here than I've seen in, like, all of Vegas.
Alright, yeah, I'm loaded up.
I'm hearing Godfrey through Eric.
So you're running yours, Ducky?
I'm gonna go ahead and continue. I'm gonna allow everybody to be able to convoy and everything, but I'm not gonna stream.
Hmm.
Peterbilt, I will run over you.
Alright. Well,
And
I will
whoever's in
follow
the
Ducky.
back there needs to pull out and just block traffic for a minute.
I'm gonna pull out on the highway.
Oh, don't tip, don't tip. I went way up that hill further than I thought I did.
Yeah, after those trucks, you and Blaze should be good, Razor. I got traffic
Now
blocked.
move.
And Chris, you guys are gonna go too before I unblock the traffic.
Not really gonna wait for them. They're annoying.
Alrighty, will do.
Chris, you can talk in Discord, man. He's not streaming, so we ain't got to worry about that.
Turn
Well, if I can make this corner from that lane.
I got tons of material now.
So I'll put it right here.
Okay, I'm coming back to the road. Nope, can't come back like that.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. Thought I had enough room.
No. I'm not moving out.
Three, two, one.
Beautiful.
Say, or not.
The countdown was a little off, but that's
You for some reason when you're in Convoy, you have to do it twice.
yeah.
So I
Yeah,
had
I
to input
noticed
it and then
that.
input it again. I was like, what the
But what will happen to me is if on the first time I input it, it'll only take me to like 5 a.m. and then I got to do it again to get me closer to the
Yep.
actual time I want.
All right, let's see.
The timing of that countdown was just funny because it's as I was just hitting the brakes to like pull into the middle of the convoy, so it was like, hey, blackface. Oh, there, now it's clear.
Oh my god. Are y'all watching his stream? That looks funny.
Yeah, it's so messed up.
What? There you go. That's funny.
The beard and a headset and some glasses.
That looks
That
great.
is creepy.
I love it. Why is this guy trying to turn into the lane here, man? Like, come on, just go around Chris and you're fine.
Okay, that looks really creepy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Now it works. Without the game on, it did not look right. Okay, that looks cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Like that really does. That was a good idea that Justin came up with.
No.
Well, we won't have to worry about traffic. Oh. I don't know why this Volvo decided to do a lane change right behind Chris, but Chris's trailer's out of the line just enough that the Volvo doesn't want to go, so now it's blocking all the traffic on this highway.
Block all the traffic.
All right, we got everybody.
Yeah, Eric's just right behind me, so we should be good to go now.
Yeah, I'm caught up finally.
All right, well, let's get going.
No.
No.
I'm not. All right, Chris.
I was gonna get mine all set up, but
Yeah, give me a
getting
sec.
out of
My
my
controls
seat.
are all messed up.
Whoops. This dang Volvo wasn't in my way. Or I guess it's not a Volvo, it's a Kenworth.
We'll slow down. Yeah. Good start.
How do you even ever get jobs delivered, Chris?
Keep left.
You should probably do a clean install of Windows.
Well, what I'm thinking is if you go in and just deconfig, defragment everything, it'll re-find everything hopefully, and I think that's what it is. It's just he went from a motherboard that had about half as many communication lanes as this one does. So, it's going to have different lines where the hard drives are now and stuff like that. So I think that it's just getting confused. Like his audio thing, I know right now he's going to have to literally go through and reassign everything. Even though it's still in OBS, he's going to have to go through and re-find it basically. So he's going to have to reselect it because whenever he goes in, and it's going to show that it's selected, but it's got no communication line from OBS to it. So he's going to have to go in and relearn it.
Yeah, because it's all still hooked up from the other one.
Yeah.
So it's
yes. Yeah. So it's still using the old path, and it's looking for MSI Highway 3 when it's Asus Highway 16 now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's what he's going to have to go through and select, and I didn't think anything about it. And I guarantee that's where this audio issue is. Now, the crashing thing, that's going to be just a communication error.
Yeah, but same thing like with the hard drives. It's a whole different communication line.
Yes, and I think that's going to be the issue he's having there. But the blue screening out is bad.
Yeah. But it's always just a safety feature of Windows to make sure that they save whatever information.
You know what? How many times do we need to tell you to stay in line, bro? This is where accidents happen, though. You can't outrun us, though. That's what I'm saying. You end up causing accidents trying to bypass the convoy.
You're in the grass, man. You stop. Oh man, that's
and
not
that's
good.
exactly what I was talking about.
It was probably a good plan. Probably just fly to follow the convoy.
He's the eye in the sky, the bear in the air.
I was wondering why you were off and over on the grass. I'm like, it's not a good place to be. I didn't even see the meeting coming at you though. I'd have given you a heads up if I saw that though.
I saw him going towards the guardrail. I'm about to say something and he hit it.
I didn't see it either, man, to be honest. So I was just assuming of what was going to happen. Because I've seen it before. But the crazy thing is, whenever me and you drive together, you're never wrecking your freaking truck. But as soon as we get into a convoy, your truck's always destroyed.
Well, it's because Blaze stopped.
Yeah, they Ducky.
But what did we
DC4
learn here
Gaming
today,
slowed down.
fellas?
Spacing and brakes.
Spacing and brakes. Oh, this white car is gonna merge, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he just merged right into me.
He didn't care that Razor was right there. He's like, nah, fam, I'm getting on this highway.
Do you got cruise set, Ducky?
If I can make him back off.
I think he's talking to. Oh, there we go. 60?
Okay.
You don't want to back up.
I'm in the left lane, so whatever you got to do there, bud, do it.
And say he must be talking to OG because he's kind of a little bouncing around on the road.
That's texting, man, and this thing's nimbly.
There it goes.
I got my settings like very realistic, so it wobbles.
Yep. That's one thing I do love about this, though, is it's very, very accurate as far as how it handles.
I was about to say, I noticed that. I'm like, if I like let go of my steering wheel, I can get some 6-speed wobble going on here.
Well, if you have a pusher, put it down, it stabilizes the truck a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, but it does make your steering a little bit slower, more what you would think it would be for a standard truck. Stabilizes.
Except for on this one, it makes the tag axle an actual steering axle, which is so weird.
Yes.
That caught me off guard when I was messing with it the other night. I'm like, wait, why is it?
You look back there and
turns
it's
so much tighter.
Yeah, it makes a big difference and it's nice. I like it.
Yeah. Oh, especially for a lot of these delivery points on this one.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all running the stretched out W9s, and yeah, that don't
Avoiding
work very
traffic.
well. Okay. Little weave.
High speed
Little
flyby.
bob and weave.
All
He
right.
drove into the side of my truck. What the hell?
Yes, he did. I'm just gonna stay on the road.
Oh, this is one of those weird ones. Oh, this is gonna be sketchy. Nobody roll over.
Tell me what to do.
Hey, if you need a
Don't
nap,
wreck.
take a nap.
Just joking. That was actually really easy.
Yeah, it was. It seemed like it was gonna be a lot harder than it was,
Yes, it looked sketchy.
especially for the speed we're all running through it.
Yeah. I always had to blaze my horns when I'm going through it too.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, I just gotta let them know obnoxiously that I'm not stopping.
Oh, this is
Sometimes
gonna be a
I'll
nice
look at
exit.
Cruise Rumble view.
60.
Watch it, truck entering the highway up here.
Cruise at 60, but with this clover leaf, we'll have to obviously slow down quite a bit.
Don't tell me what to do.
If he
You go
wants
right
to
ahead
take
and
a
roll.
nap, he can.
Yeah, 45's not gonna happen. Slowing down.
Exit right.
I went down to 35. I figured that's about what we were gonna need to be.
Exit right.
Whoops, sorry, Razor.
It's 40. It's doable at 40.
Yeah, even at 50. I mean, coming out of it at 50 was just fine.
Yep.
Sorry, Eric.
That's
how's your
fine.
damage?
Not good.
My trailer's completely destroyed, but
That's funny. Ducky's got a black trailer and I've got a red trailer.
Yeah, you can change your colors of your trailers. It's when you go in and you select the load, you can actually change the layout of the trailer to an extent too. You can.
I don't mess with that because of all the issues we've always had with crap like that. Like anytime I do anything different with a trailer, I can't connect to the trailer.
Yeah, if I like roll up and I notice that everybody else has got like say a red trailer or whatever, I'll go through and I'll select a black one or a blue one.
I'll always run red for everything. Red, black, gray, and white are my favorite colors.
I did a
Yeah.
test with this truck yesterday. I tried pulling, I did a double lowboy, and I was hauling the load that was, oh, what was it, 78.8?
Don't like the feel.
No, it don't. It definitely slows down hard.
I was hauling the load 78.8. Oh, this engine was working hard to get it up them hills.
I think it's the transmission more than anything.
I got 18 speed in it.
No, I know, but the gear ratio on it is just terrible, dude. I absolutely hate it.
I'm down to 40, just so anybody behind knows if you're wondering if we're slowing down.
Yeah.
Getting back up to near 50 now.
And it's even an 18 without a retarder, so
Yeah.
if you're doing cruise control, it's not going to slow you down a hill.
No. Unless you can
we
turn
like-
the Jake toggle on and it will.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jake
the
race
Jake
will
built
still
in.
work.
Yeah, it's built into the motor. I think it'll within 3 or 4 miles.
It'll slow you down a little.
Yeah, it's not like a full on.
But if you got a long hill that's pretty steep, you're gonna get going.
Like this one.
Yeah,
If you keep your foot to the floor on this, you'll easily hit triple.
Is OG even streaming, or did he stop?
yeah, he's
No,
still,
he can't
He's
stream.
still streaming from his phone.
Oh yeah.
yeah, he's still chit chatting.
Well, he's trying to get the time in. He didn't stream yesterday, so he's trying to get something up.
Yeah. Well, maybe if he gets everything figured out later, he can do a little quick WoW stream like he did that one day.
Yeah, it's possible.
I like
I'm
this.
sure.
Wait.
Good.
Because like the way this thing cycles through the jig for like controlling like the brakes and the cruise control, like the different levels of it, sounds wicked.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I don't like about the DD60 is if you're high rev shifting it, that popping is a little excessive.
Oh, I
But
love
it
it.
still
dude.
sounds beautiful.
Yeah, it's accurate for the motor that he did, but it's not accurate for just a general stock truck. But yeah, that exhaust top, that's dead on.
Yeah, I was about to say that thing's beautiful. I'm so impressed with the way that he made it come out. Because
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of DD60s at the where I work, and yeah, that's pretty spot on.
I just can't wait for that 3417 to come out.
Well, I tried this
30.
with the 7-speed with the retarder, and it worked okay, but that's not good for heavy loads.
No. Yeah.
The 3176 is actually what they would consider a small displacement, high horsepower motor. So it's a rever. It's kind of as close to a 2-stroke diesel as you're going to get. It doesn't stop pulling until 2300 RPM. So it makes peak power and torque all above 2000 RPM, which is kind of absurd in a diesel.
Yeah.
A diesel like that size.
Wouldn't that make
I
it
love
run
all
hot?
his motors.
No, it's built to run like that. It's a hot rod motor is what it is. Slowing down for traffic. This Cadillac is coming to a stop in the middle of the road.
Yep.
There you go. Go. There you go. I gave
No,
you
I'm just gonna take you out. Come on.
Evasive maneuvers. Ducky's doing that too.
Yeah, Blaze managed to make it around me, so that worked.
I wasn't sure I was gonna.
I didn't either. That's why I cut back left. I was like, well, hopefully he can get off the shoulder fast enough.
Yeah, I went to go around him I was coming up behind him. He just started stopping, and I'm like, what? And then when I went to go around him, he took off.
Yeah, when your brake lights came on and he hooked that car next to him hooked right, I was like, I had nowhere to go, so I just slammed on the brakes. But I didn't hit nobody.
Yeah, for me and the cat motors from Z-Mod's, my favorite's definitely been the 34080.
Yep.
Just absolutely in love with that motor.
Yeah, I have all of them for ATS.
This is the only one I've ever tried.
Yeah, the cat. Yeah, the 3406E is another mechanical, and it sounds really good. It makes the older trucks sound the way they're supposed to.
That's exactly right. So like I got like an old Ford LTL 9000. I got an old Marmon. I've got like all these older trucks that really sound out of place with these newer engines in it. But I put that 34080 in it, and it's just such a vibe, dude.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna need to try it in a truck too. I was kind of hoping it was gonna work in this one because I wanted to try like the 800 horse version of it in this, but it didn't work.
Of which?
The cat, the 34 or whatever.
You can go back through. He's updated the compatibility lists on the new. When he's gone through and updated them, so some of the older mods go back in and re-download them. They should have the updated compatibility list.
I just did it last night.
Interesting.
And it's kind of on the list that has like K100Es or whatever. Like there's 2 of them on the list, but it doesn't say like who's K100Es at all.
Now there's 2 of them in there because there's 2 motor options for it. So yeah, if you go through there and look, there'll be say 30 trucks in it. But yeah, there's only one. Each truck can all be named one way, so that's the reason the list is so long. So if there's a K100E in there, it's the overfloaters. It's this one, and it'll be listed 2, maybe 3 times depending on how many of the motors there are, like how many different horsepowers. For like with the DD60, there's 3 power levels, so there's the truck, the K100E is listed 3 times.
Yeah.
So if it's not showing up for a truck, then you may need to. It may be conflicting with another mod. particularly another truck or motor mod. We ran into this with the W990 and the W900A. I ran into that issue with doing the dev command or the dev folder for those two motors. They're not listed in it because those two trucks conflict.
Oh,
That
okay.
would make sense.
So I can dev it. I can do his dev folder for it or whatever and list each truck individually, and one motor will show up for the W990, and then two motors, the two lower horsepower motors, will show up for the W900A. So those two trucks that are mods on the Steam Workshop are conflicting with each other. I can do them individually fine, but if I try to lift the dev folder multiple times, which you can do that, you can just duplicate the actual engine file and in the dev folder or whatever, and it'll work in multiple trucks, but those two trucks conflict apparently.
Oh, okay.
I'm using this in my Viper and it works just fine.
Yeah, it's the Viper, both Viper versions, Collins, the other, what is it, I can't remember what the other name, but there's like 2 or 3 other 379s and 389s that it works for. But yeah, there's like 30 or 32 trucks that it's configured to work in. But the only 2 trucks that I found that it's not is that W990 and the W900A. Those 2, and they're both Steam Workshop mods, and they've been out for a while, does not work in those. And I messed around with the actual file sound folders, changing the XMLs and everything like that, and it still conflicts even if I write the engine coding in for the trucks in the actual main folder, and it still conflicts. So I was like, all right, whatever. I just won't run those.
Yeah.
Jason Buckheimer just come in and he said, "Why are you green? I hope you're not getting sick." That's funnier than hell coming from him.
That's funny.
Nice.
Ooh, jeez.
Yeah, he ended up not with paint this time. It's actually like green screen, like CGI makeup. So that's
It makes sense because it looks like really high quality makeup. Like it's not even like some Halloween makeup. Like it looks high quality.
Yeah,
and he did it really well.
Like a latex mask.
Apparently he had MJ helping him, and it looks really good.
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
I just feel for him because he gets it all set up to do it once and he's done with it. Now he's got to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he doesn't have to, but that's just the way he is. He will do it again.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, it doesn't make any sense because I mean, we kind of beat on the computer yesterday when he had a little area this morning, and he came back today and was beating on it. Had like 9 or 10 different programs open and everything, bunch of games and everything. I mean, he went through and
taxing
really
the crap out of it.
Yeah, he really abused it. No blue screen. Then he fires it up, and then no audio, and then all of a sudden it blue screens.
Could be looking like the different audio channels and stuff. Yeah, getting confused, mixed up. I almost wonder if we could.
Well, and I mean, being on the 32-bit side, Windows doesn't use the 32-bit side if you're using 64. So, but like the audio channels and stuff still use that. So, it could be just an audio thing like that. So yeah, all right, we got a right-hand exit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just.
I feel for the guy. It's like he has, honestly, the worst luck when it comes
luck.
to IT stuff.
When it comes to electronic stuff and stuff to do with his computer,
It seems to like anything to deal with his computer and electronic, he has a problem.
Yeah. And it's not
Like,
his fault. It's just
that's how I first met Godfrey in the first place, right? Was he was having problems with his wheel and the software and stuff like that, and then Yeah, so like it's just he has bad luck with all that.
I mean, it's like he had all those wheel issues with his sim panel, and it's like I was just about to send MJ a message and say, send me your address so I can send this to you. Because I felt so bad for him.
Well, the ironic thing is he hasn't had any communication conflicts with his peripherals though.
Oh.
So now all of that's solved.
Yep.
From what I can tell, but that was the big reason for the motherboard upgrade was to
The
get
not
him
enough
into
USB.
to get him into something that was just newer software. I mean, he's running, the MSI 570, which is a recent board quality wise, but actual technology wise, it's still very old.
Yeah.
And so that was the big reason behind that. And I mean, it's the same board that I'm running. So, I mean, we knew it was compatible real well with the 3900. So,
Yeah, like for me, it was I run into issues where it says I have USB communication.
Check in, Blaze.
It goes back.
Yeah, mine. I got the auto park set on mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was about to say mine's set to auto park as well.
Like I just got it on random, and it basically looks like it always selects medium.
Mine goes both ways actually. It's sometimes I gotta go through the hard parking, sometimes it's the easy parking.
Yeah, mine's set up for hard parking, I believe.
I had mine set up that way, but then like I think it was Trip is who I was driving with. He had his set up on random and he was quite enjoying it a bit more, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do random too, then I never know what I'm gonna walk into.
That actually does sound kind of fun.
Yeah.
It makes it quicker, then you don't need to stop and do that every time too. You just
Well, that's exactly it too. You just literally just pull in. Oh, you can't go in the back way, that's right.
Oh, there he is. Wonder what would happen if I back into this LP tank right here.
kaboom.
You're missing the front half of your truck, Razor.
My truck is just fine.
Here we are.
Yeah, unfortunately, their leasing contracts just hold them back with so much of what they could do.
Oh, I think they ought to make it so if you got traffic offenses turned on, I think the cops should come up behind you and pull you over, and then do the
See,
ticket.
like in their older games, they did do that, right? But then it's like, it seems like on ATS, like they got a lot of things right, but they also left out a lot of things that they've done in their older games.
I wonder how this ranked for popularity versus the older games and stuff too.
I mean, it's probably the most bought and played one. A lot of that probably has to deal with streaming.
I know every time one of the map packs come out, it's like the best-selling thing that week or month or whatever.
Yeah, like it's a really high popular game, but I think a lot of that again has to deal with the fact that all these streamers stream it, right? Like, I mean, that was my whole thing. I would have never bought ATS if I never sat down and watched Raya's stream.
I had a friend that had it, and he told me about it. And I'm like, okay, I'll try it out. Now he doesn't even play it anymore.
Yeah, back when I first started playing ATS, my life was just about Call of Duty, man. Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, and then, yeah, I was sitting at home one day bored, and I'm scrolling through Facebook, and I see this random stream, and I'm like, what the heck is this? And it's like, yeah, Raya's driving a truck. There's probably about 30 people in the live stream, and I'm like, this is awesome. I'm gonna watch this. I'm like, I don't know why I'm watching it, but I'm watching it. And then yeah, Raya just kept on getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and I just fell more and more in love with the game. And Next thing you know, I'm like, yep, now I need a gaming PC, an ATS, a steering wheel, the whole 9 yards. I need it all.
Yep. Luckily for me, all I had to do was get the PC in the game because I had the wheel, the seat, and everything already long time ago. All from back when I was playing NASCAR, and I literally got this chair just to play NASCAR in.
Yeah, well, I remember when I first did get my wheel, I did play a lot more of my racing games. Now it's definitely a lot more of my trucking games.
Yeah.
I still play the crap out of Forza 7 though. I'm excited for Forza 5, Horizon 5.
Oh, Horizon 5 does look so much fun.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, I missed my turn.
Oh, okay. We're turning around.
Yep.
I was
Where
following you.
heading to? You guys heading to Walmart?
Not exactly sure. It says I'm 16 miles from it.
What's the map button? Let's check that out.
Yeah, it looks like I'm headed. What am I? Oh, I'm literally going back to where we were. Or did y'all
Really?
fast travel somewhere?
I fast traveled to the garage or the shop so I could get
Okay,
repairs.
yeah, we're going right there where the shop is. I just all of a sudden saw y'all there, and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa! Literally, I just drove away when you said to drive away. No.
And it's
Yeah.
raining.
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I should get repaired up before we take off on to the next one. Seems how I did bump into Razor.
How dare you?
Well, I think Eric bumped me into Razor, but that's because we were slowing down around that turn.
Well, I saw Ducky start slowing
Yeah,
down, and
there
then
was a sudden
Blaze
stop.
slowed down, but he had to dodge to the side. So
Yeah.
I jammed on the brakes, and then Fast Ride ran into me.
I went the wrong way, but I'm gonna get fuel.
I even got my brakes set right up. What kind of small tanks are you guys running?
Mine's only got 200.
Jeez. I'm running that double tank.
I have no idea.
I got
Yeah.
I got the tag axle, so
Yeah, same.
that's why I only got 200.
Yeah. So as soon as you see my truck, you'll see that I got 2 tanks for sure.
There goes Hurricane Ducky.
Ooh, there's
Oops, and he's jamming on the brakes.
After I just flying by the intersection.
I think Ducky missed us.
Keep right, and then continue straight up.
I'm trying to figure out where Ducky's going.
Find a new route.
I think he's just taking laps. I don't think he's just taking laps.
Whoa! Almost rolled over. That
well,
road's
that turn's
rough.
easy
That
to
road.
miss.
I missed the
That
turn,
road's
dude.
rough. Oh, it doesn't look like a road.
I was about to say it did not look like a road. I was totally just went right past it, just like you did. After watching you do it,
Oh, there
I'm like,
I
oh,
know.
that's not my turn. I'm like, oh, never mind. Yeah, it was.
I'll find it.
Right at the
and
lights up here,
reroute.
Fast Ride, where we came off the highway. It'll get you back on, I think. Maybe.
Oh, I think this is going to be fun getting out of here.
Okay, let's find a new route. Keep right, and then continue straight up.
Been sitting there at that Kenworth dealer. I pull out on the road and it says, Kenworth dealer discovered.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, it's just there.
Finding a new line. I'll find
Oh,
a new route.
lights came on. Oh, I definitely got my train turned up.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
What?
When a spaghetti is fake? No clue.
Me neither.
Get ready to right.
Baha. Baha.
Oh, this is too simple. And it works.
We are here.
Technically, I could have went out the other way, boys, but my trailer was the opposite way of Ducky's, and there was no way I was turning around in that yard.
I think it's gonna make us go back out to the same place we ended up. We're both gonna meet at the same place.
Four wheel. That road was rough, and my terrain force feedback's up pretty high.
That's what's mine. Mine's sitting right about halfway, a little above halfway, I think.
Oh, I love drifting on these dirt roads.
This is going to be interesting getting out of here.
I just drove out the backside.
There's two ways, depending on which way your trailer is, you'll have to come out the same way we went in, like I had to, or if your trailer's the other way, you can go out the back exit like Ducky did.
Oh, is there a back?
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah,
it's
there's
a
two.
horseshoe.
Oh, yeah, I see there's Blaze over there.
It's just mine happened to be right at the entrance as we were coming in, the opposite direction of Ducky's, so I was like, oh, dang it, I'm gonna have to go back out the same way I came in. That's how come I was coming back down that road. Man, that AI could stop honking me at any time, man. That would be cool. I don't plan on going nowhere. Not until we're all ready to go.
Oh, there's a...
Do what? What does it look like it's regular? I mean, I'm running the small 200-gallon tanks, and I even got realistic fuel consumption on, I do believe, and I still had 3/4 of a tank.
Yeah, I'm running a double tanks, but yeah, I'm still running realistic fuel, and I still got pretty much my whole tank.
I still had like 3/4 too. I just was by a gas station. I had a wrong turn. I figured I might as well fill up.
Unfortunately, did not put on an onboard computer, so I can't tell you the exact amount of fuel I got left. But
oh, I never even checked that thing.
Because you can install one, but
yeah.
Oh God, that scared the crap out of me. Collision cameras on here. Well, there's fuel right there beside you. It's just a pain in the butt to get into if you got the trailer. But if you swoop in slowly, fuel up, and back out the exact same, it won't jackknife your trailer.
I'm just going to go up to the truck stop up there.
Nice.
Trev, I'm gonna roll forward a little bit. We don't have a whole lot of room back there. I'm gonna come up here to the overpass.
sounds good, man.
Probably
That was me back in.
be, if I had to guess, it may be Graham.
I'm just going up here to get fuel.
Oh, you're good. I'm just gonna pull right up here and stop. That way we got plenty of room for everybody to stage up.
Yeah, that's why I was sitting off on the shoulder on the left, because there's no room for me to swing back out.
Yeah, we fixed that situation.
Go straight on. Keep right.
this thing trying to pull up on Ducky a little bit sounded worse than my shunt truck. That thing sounds bad. There we go. Parking brake actually worked this time.
Ducky, you wanting to give this engine a challenge, ain't you?
It's good.
Well, yeah.
41-ton load.
It ain't no fun unless it's hard.
Exactly.
Bingo. I mean, I got the 620 horse version with like 1980 pound-feet of torque. I want to use every bit of it.
Ooh, I'm gonna stop here and buy some fireworks.
And it'll let the Jakes just a frickin' sing.
Yep.
Thanks, sir.
We didn't leave. We're still parked.
Oh wait, where the heck am I? Oh.
You guys off too.
I thought I was going to join you guys, but kind of went the wrong way. I missed a turn.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see you guys.
Driving circles under us.
I seen them on the map, but I was trying to like correlate it with what I was actually looking at in the game, and I'm like, where are they? But now I see them there on our left. Even like my system right now is only playing like I'm only at 44.
Yeah.
This is for any PC to render.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 42.
Yeah, because we got all these trucks, all these loads, all this traffic. We're kind of in a city center. Well, not like a busy city center, but like we are in a city. I just automatically just know, like, if I'm in a city around a bunch of people, we're gonna have a little bit less frames.
Yeah,
This truck
exactly.
is
Should have
not
seen that one. Like, I participated in this truck show back when I first started playing ATS and TMP, and it was like this I-80 truck show, man. And there was probably like 200-300 people in one spot. We were literally running like 3 FPS. It was rough, but it was cool to see that many people all together, man. It was nuts. Except for people that couldn't stay off of the mic, so like when the guys were trying to like direct you to where you should be parked and where to go and whatnot, it was so hard to understand what was going on because everybody wouldn't shut up.
Yep. Are you trying to say they were talking too much? Is that what you're saying?
Well. What do you mean, revert Las Vegas in the game back to its old design? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah.
So the idiot that went the wrong way is finally in lineup now.
Oh, I'm up in front of everybody, so.
Talk about
everybody
me.
ready?
I think
Hey, I'm
everybody's
not
ready,
last
Ducky.
this time.
Let's go ahead and start off in one low. Slowly let that clutch out. There we go. Oh, I skipped gears there. I probably shouldn't have, but it's so ingrained in my head. Ever since that one stream I did, Justin's like, you know, he's like, your driving's not bad, but he's like, I'm sick and tired of hearing you short shifting your trucks. Don't be afraid to skip gears. And ever since he said that, man, 135 high, like straight up, I skipping like the whole lower range.
Yep.
And it sounds much better. Like, you can honestly hear the truck. It just sounds a lot healthier for the truck than going through like 1, 2, 3, 4 so quickly and
Yep.
revving the crap out of the truck. And so now it's just in my head to skip gears, but I'm like, oh yeah, on these heavier loads, I gotta remember not to skip all the gears I want to skip. I need
Yep.
them.
They come in handy.
Yeah, this is where those gears actually come in handy.
What are you doing, Mustang?
I was about to say I was getting ready to turn there, but did the Mustang disappear?
I guess.
You sent him into a whole different, another dimension, man.
Oh,
That's
I didn't
great.
hit him. He stopped. But I
He's
went to
like,
swing
"Buddy."
in behind him after he went by me. He got about to my mirror, and I started to turn. He just stops.
Jeez. Yeah, some of the AIs are rough.
Just go ahead and pass me, Duck. I'm in the left lane.
One with this rumble in my steering wheel.
Oh, from hitting the rumble strips.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
They
always
did a really
I-
good job on it.
Yeah. I haven't driven a cab over in a little bit, so I'm trying to stay in my lane. I've been driving my Western Star as of lately.
You wanna hook a chain and come on?
But I'm debating because I'm saving up to upgrade my wheel. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to go with like the new Thrustmaster wheel coming out, or if I want to try the Thrustmaster TS300 or whatever, like the belt-driven one. I love my G920, but I just want something that's kind of belt-driven at this point. I've used this wheel enough to know that it's worth the investment.
I'll never buy Thrustmaster.
Well, see, I don't want to buy a Thrustmaster, but like, there's nothing to upgrade to in the Logitech line except for the True Force wheel. But I don't know how much better the True Force wheel is from like the G920 me and Ducky already run.
I'm running a 923.
Oh, are you?
Oh, yeah?
You upgraded?
Oh, I've been upgraded.
Yeah.
It's light and day difference.
Yeah, but when we first all started playing, you had just the G920, right? I'm not wrong
Yes.
in that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So you
So
think it's a big difference from that one?
Yeah, I was about to say, you think
It
it's a
is.
big difference? Like it's worth
Huge.
the
It's
worth the
night and
upgrade?
day. Night and day difference.
And just remember, Amazon Prime Day is coming back up on the 15th of November.
I basically
you'll be
just
able to
priced
get
them
it
out
cheaper.
yesterday too.
Well, yeah, because like for me personally, I'd rather stay with a Logitech wheel.
Yep. Like after having
like
that,
I said, for me, like I didn't know anybody with a G923. Like there's only one game I seen with force feedback settings specific to the G923. So I was like, how much does the True Force actually make a difference?
Well,
yeah,
all
because
of
even
the,
OG's using it.
the new settings in ATS are designed around the 923. Do I need to stop?
I think so.
Yeah, so maybe I'll look into that more. Is it still like
That
all
was
gear based, or is it like a hybrid now?
It's a dual motor hybrid system.
Okay.
It's,
Yeah, I'm getting it when they do the Amazon Prime thing.
It's an incredible difference.
You stopping there?
Yeah, they
Just have to go with that then.
They had a kerfuffle back there. I'm slowing down.
No problems at all. No bus went like 100 feet in the air.
Yeah. But it was on the other side of the highway. We're good. Oh shit! Yeah, you're stopping.
All right, we good to roll? I can roll. I only slowed down to 40, 35, 40.
Autobots, roll out.
I was gonna say I'm the next one coming up, and there's still a bunch behind me. So
They're playing bus football back there.
They're not far behind us at all. Well, DC.
God, that was
Gaming and
so
Chris
funny
and-
to see in the frickin' rearview mirror. Just.
I don't know where Mr. Fast Ride and Eric are at, but I don't see them on my map.
We all stopped at the bottom of the hill.
I had a car sideways right in front of me.
That would do it.
I'm gonna roll to a stop on top of the hill right here. That way we got the downhill to roll.
We got the professionals up front and the crazies back there.
Yeah, call like you see it. I'm gonna hit the Jake on the hill. Ain't that sound sweet? I was thinking the same. Yours looks really sharp too.
Bossman wants one of you guys to stream. One of the two streamers to stream.
I ain't no streamer.
give me like a couple minutes.
Okay, like the 3 streamers, because I see Dane's in here. So one of the 3 streamers that are in here.
Give me a couple minutes to get my stuff set back up.
I only stream in the bathroom.
Be right back.
I ain't got a good enough connection to stream to a lot of people.
I mean, I could stream.
Mine's
Never
set
use
up. I could stream, but I ain't got no good enough connection.
I can.
Got that potato internet like me.
Oh.
Have it. This wrong button.
No, just stop.
A little tricky.
Alright, if we're all stopped for a minute, I'm gonna pay the water bill.
We're sitting still for a second. I'm gonna see if I can get OBS and everything up.
Yes, let's see a ducky stream it.
I still haven't gone and checked out
Turn on the
Green
game
Face
room.
yet.
Okay.
Alright, so the lights are back up finally.
Yeah, it would have been quicker to throw up a stream too myself, but my room's a mess right now. I'd have to clean it up before I'm comfortable throwing up a stream.
That's literally my big issue, Trev. Is my computer room is
Yeah, well,
I've got
that's
mine clean,
it. Like,
but-
I've been living at night right now, and because of work, so it's like I've just been too lazy to clean. And yeah, it's like if I wanted to stream, I'd have to use that gross green screen to hide all the mess, and then hopefully it doesn't show the mess, or I'll clean it up. And I'm like, oh man, it's Sunday. I just want to chill. I got to work tomorrow.
Just
Like for me, I'm
mess
trying to
screen.
figure all my settings back out to take Discord off my primary audio.
Yeah.
Look, there's a Godfrey with a muted mic.
Where is that?
Ducky's just getting that stream set up, Godfrey.
I can hear you through your stream, so
What the hell? That's weird.
I was about to say I didn't know if he could hear us, but yeah, I'm
No,
watching his stream,
he's
so
oh yeah, he can hear us. So yeah, everybody language wise, just be careful.
Yeah.
He's just mic muted, not headphone muted.
but yeah, I was just letting them know like we are working to getting the stream going here.
I don't even remember how.
I'm trying to figure out how to separate Discord so it's not on all the time on my audio, and I can't remember how to fix that.
Oh, they've changed all of this stuff. Oh Lord.
That's what I'm going through.
I think.
Oh crap! Here's my.
Now, how
I guess-
long it's been since we've streamed?
I'm just gonna leave Discord up. I guess.
Welcome
and
to
not turn it
live
off.
producer. Oh, it's introducing me to live producer again.
Oh yeah, because you haven't done anything with it since it changed.
I haven't streamed in a year.
Nobody cares about none of that crap. Go away. I
I'm
know.
just gonna leave that on. Screw it.
It's been a
I'm
few
not even gonna
weeks
try to
since I
turn Discord
streamed,
off.
but I want to start streaming again, but like I said, I don't get off work till 11:30, and then I stay up until 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. So like, if I am gonna do a stream, it's gonna be like a midnight stream.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to bring it up over here. What's new in Chrome? I don't care.
Yes, you do.
Nobody cares what's new with Chrome. Just open because I need my key. Thank you.
It's like I wish I could just avoid working so much, but I'm trying to level up at work. I want more money.
Man,
So
I've been over
showing them,
here
like-
thinking if I could stream full time and then do like Uber Eats for funds.
Yeah,
Like I could do that. I can make my money I need to make.
I thought about that too. But I'm getting my license back here. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go deliver some Zaws. Nice and easy. Focus on something else.
Well, that would be kind of an important whole point there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you might want one then with if you're gonna do delivery.
All right. Let's see. Connecting.
Until you get a big order.
Oh, bad. I'd be disappointed if I see my pizza driver show up on a moped.
Well, I guess it's a little bit quicker than a bicycle.
Yep.
Yeah, but like when I'm ordering from the restaurant, you know, that I know is like a half an hour drive. It's like I'd like him to, you know, have a real vehicle. Get to me fast, man.
Pizza's frozen.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's minus 40 out there. This guy's freaking on, just cruising along. Here's your pizza, sir. I ordered that an hour and a half ago, and I expected it to be warm, but thanks.
Dude, your beard is an icicle.
Yeah.
No way! When did they start that?
What? The co-streaming thing?
Yeah!
Yeah, I already put yours on.
Like a week or two or something ago, probably. I saw, was it Old Yeller and Benzer do it?
Yep, I actually have
Dang.
mine tagged with Ducky right now.
Cool.
Oh, I can see it coming now.
Yep.
The Godfrey Ducky Show.
Oh, yep, that'll be
That's
awesome.
awesome.
That actually would be pretty cool. Because then we kind of see what, you know, the guy trying to navigate is not doing right. And then Godfrey trying to follow him.
We need a name for it now. Old Duckfrey.
kind of creep show you trying to run over there?
Come on, connect, you punk. Oh, it's not gonna let me do it from that to this. I'm gonna have to do it all from this. Okay. Alright, I gotta do it from this one. Oh, it's showing it. Okay, cool. That's easy.
The Ducky Show, behind the scenes.
There we go. Okay. Well, I got mine figured out now, finally.
Order 52329 is coming in.
Okay.
Hey, let me do my dang job.
Yeah. I'll never forget, I was watching a Ryan stream one time. He come around a corner, he was had the outside view going, and off in the distance you see this bus just fall out of the air in the middle of the field. And he says, "Y'all see that?" And he stopped the truck and flew over there and looked at it. And he goes, "Where'd this come from? It just showed up."
Y'all, if you like looking in the third person view, man, there's so much tires here right now. Like, we got so many tires, bro.
Tire shop be having a heyday.
That would be nuts. Hey, just watch it just crumble underneath you guys. Just whoops.
All right. So, what button do I press? What do I press? Which one? Which button doesn't what? Oh, what do you mean Stream Deck not working? Oh no, really?
Oh boy.
Going back to the old school stream.
Invite everybody into Discord and stream that way.
Yeah.
No. He's just not gonna have all this fancy stuff all set on his stream deck.
What in the world? Really? Yeah, that's not what you're supposed to do. Oh, what? Okay, let's go. Okay, gotta change that. So that's in-game overhead. What's that? It unset everything.
Yeesh.
So, chat.
Oh man, I got my beard back, but She's itchy right now.
Chat overhead. Don't do it. It's a dirty trick.
Don't listen to Ducky. It's awesome.
I just wish mine grew in. I wish I grew in better.
Ha! We fixed it, but that's the downside. Is oh, it's dark now.
Yeah, we gotta fast forward time back to some daytime, man.
All right, we are. Let's do.
All
right, there we got some light there. We got some. Okay, last minute. Boss man made me, so that's what this is. So that's working. That's working. Everything looks decent over there. I don't have chat, so that's not linked anymore. All right. Boss man can hear this. Stream Elements is not showing me my chat and my plugin either. So.
Oh, doesn't just happen to him?
Nope. It's. Thank you, Dominic, for that like. Oh, let's see here. All right. Oh no, I'm not painting myself green. No, not. The only green we got is back there. That's it. So.
Ducky the Green Giant. Let's go.
No. You think she shed it again? You say hi to everybody?
I can see it now.
Well, so you got it's a delay. You can't see yourself in it, but see you're over here. So you'll see yourself pop in now there. So all right, thank you. Can't be still in the thing. Go away. All right, so let's see. All right, this is confusing because I'm watching. You will fight. All right, seriously, go. You guys. So, all right, let's see here. All right, everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
I think Dane's out.
Dane,
Oh,
are you still working on your stuff?
He said it in the chat. I'm smoking.
All right, so okay, we'll wait. It's cool. We got
Dane,
craziness
you're holding
going.
up the convoy. Let's go.
Hey man, we've been parked here this long. We've parked for a little bit longer. Ain't no big deal. I wonder what's up with this.
So then, while we're waiting for a second too, I'll ask you a question. Is Stream Elements a part of OBS or is it a separate thing?
It's a separate thing.
Yeah, it's separate. It's just
It's like a plug-in.
Yeah,
right?
it's a plug-in basically. Is the easiest way to do it. Thank you, Grant. It's Stream Elements has their own version more or less of OBS. It's still OBS, but it is they take a version of it and they literally put their plug-in in it, and then you download it like that. Instead of you adding a plug-in to it, is literally a modified version that they put out. It's still Stream Elements and OBS live as a plug-in, basically. But I do Elements because it controls my overlays, like all the automation and like the little shine you see run across there, and then like Dane liking my stream right there. That is actually done through Stream Elements. Elements handles that to where I don't have to have that load on my PC, because when I originally started streaming, I was running on a 2600X and a 1070, so I didn't have the extra processing power. I didn't have all the extra
horsepower.
Yeah, good word for it, horsepower. So, but now I have more than enough horsepower. Whoa, that's loud.
Sorry.
And then, so now I have more than enough power. I'm currently 2 PC streaming because I've upgraded to a different 6900 XT. I now have a liquid cooled version.
Oh, nice. You got that one?
Yeah. I'm bad, dude. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. We're not talking about it. Now, I have verified that I can productively stream with my PC from just the gaming rig if I use my processor as my encoder. 0 issues. I did 2 streams with it. Even me doing this, having the Convoy run from my PC, I could still do it. 0 issues, because it just like it was worded before, I have enough horsepower. But I do the 2 PC setup, that way I don't have any issues with this one, vice versa. So if my game rig goes down, this camera still works. I still see chat and everything, so everything still works. To where if there was an issue, but like Godfrey said, I also have the ability to where if I have to, I can plug everything into the game, the server, and I can actually play from it, because it's a 38X with a 2080 Ti.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, And you know,
I love it.
I've got a couple 1070s laying around to where if something died, I have extra processors laying around. It's I just go through and I test things out to where people don't have to spend the money. They don't have to gamble. They don't have to worry about it and everything. We had no idea how an AMD card would handle streaming and all that kind of stuff. We had no idea how the processors would work. No, there's no research on it. Nobody really tests it. There's not. You search YouTube and everything. You don't see anything, any information or anything on it. But yeah, I mean, it's and like Godfrey's talking about my new camera. I have a DSLR. I am no longer using just a normal webcam. I'm actually using I don't know what's
professional camera.
It is a photographer's digital camera.
Yeah.
That's what this is. And I mean, the only reason I did it is because I got it for a deal. I didn't pay near what that thing retailed for. Everybody, well, the beautiful thing is though, with it being a video, I'm using it for video. The shutter count on it doesn't matter to me. I'm not using the shutter point. I'm not having to use. I'm not looking for that crispness and everything like that. And on top of that, it's a digital camera, so it doesn't affect the same way.
Right.
But and like I was telling everybody else, I mean, the game room's a mess. I mean, you can see there's stuff piled up all over here and everything where I've been cleaning and all. And I mean, it's not much has changed. This view going down, I've changed my monitor a little bit on this side for the secondary PC, but there's not a big difference for everything in general. Still more or less the same setup. Nothing crazy.
Right.
But I mean,
we're all jealous of the setup.
I'm jealous of your server setup alone, for break's sakes.
No doubt. I finally was able to upgrade my desks, and I'm so happy that I was able to, because instead of using that small little.
Appreciate it. What's up, Justin? Yeah, it's this originally, like my entire stream setup, and I know we're convoying, but I'm still waiting on a thumbs up from Dane. So, but
I said I'm back.
I think.
Yeah, oh, you're back.
But
okay.
you're good. You were doing tech talk. That works.
Tech talk with Ducky.
Originally, my entire goal was to be able to stream productively and beautifully from the minimalist amount of equipment. And I mean, y'all can go back and look at some of my original streams. Like my first ones that show up on my page, I was actually on a Phenom 455 and a Radeon like R90 graphics card, like literally.
I was about to say, I thought we just lost his audio. I'm like, oh no.
Yep, that's what I was thinking too.
Then I'm looking at the stream. I'm like, no, he got up. He got up.
This motherboard, this entire setup, and this graphics card is what I started streaming from.
Yeah.
I will never let any of this machinery go because it is where I started.
Yep.
Broke. Like bought this for $150. This entire setup, $150, and that's where I started. And then I went
to frame that stuff and put it up on the wall.
Well, that's originally what I was going to do. Was over here, I was going to get standoffs and I was going to mount it, and then have some kind of 12-volt go to it to where it would light up and everything. But then I got to looking and I'm like, I think I'm going to do something on this back wall because I have 3 or 4 other PCs that I can do that with. Because I have.
I'd put them in the cubbies behind you.
Yeah, I've got like take one of the squares out and mount it in there, kind of thing, and put some lighting, maybe some accent LED strip around it to where it lights up the board and everything. Because I have little man's Intel board before he went, because he has my original setup when I first went AMD with my 1070, so he's got that original setup. So we've gone through and evolved, and like saving y'all trouble of noticing and seeing what the difference was from going from a 2600 to a 3600 to a 3800X and then now to a 3900X. Can literally show y'all real world differences, and I can do the same thing with graphics cards, going from that R9 290 going to a 1070, going to a 1070 hybrid, then jumping from the 1070 hybrid in SLI to a 2080. And I can tell you right now, 2 1070s in SLI blow a 2080 out of the water. No questions. And I mean, across the board. And if you know what you're doing, you can program it to where one card does your program, your encoding, the other one does your graphics. Beautiful. But everybody ready to roll? We're gonna get this thing on the show. We're gonna get the show on the road.
Yes, let's go.
All right, we can tech talk as we walk. But right now my setup is way overboard. Not necessary for streaming, not necessary for the beautiful stream or anything like that. My lighting is iffy. I haven't adjusted anything for these cameras. Nothing.
Holy crap, that pickup just smoked that car.
Oh, you're still set up from when you had it before with the old webcam.
Yeah, I never went through and did any kind of graphic settings or anything. So when I set this setup up with the second PC, I literally just plugged everything in and just fired it up and had my save settings just moved over. So my camera has no filter, no nothing. I haven't adjusted anything in the camera itself. I haven't even adjusted the zoom or anything. It just literally plugged it in and said, hey, let's see if it works. And that's where we're at.
You got one fast moving pickup coming.
Haven't had any time to really stream with work and all, working 12 plus hours a day, and leaving before sun up, and basically getting home at sunset. I don't have a whole lot of come hang out with y'all guys.
Exactly, that's the same place I've been.
And I mean, it sucks. I love coming out here and doing this stuff, and I can blame.
That's pretty much where I'm at too, man. Work and work and work, man. And it's just the hours I work too. I'm doing 3 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. trying to make sure that we get enough containers out in a day.
Oh
and, yeah, it's just so like I spend my time at night. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's kind of been rough not being able to be here all the time and be here for all the streams and hang out with everybody.
Yeah, I try to be in, do stuff. I mean, I get on in the afternoon and stuff, but I'm jumping up, cooking dinner, getting stuff ready for little man, that kind of thing. And
yeah,
and on the weekends, I mean, I'm trying to catch up on laundry and everything. Like, luckily right now, the dishwasher literally stopped 10 minutes before Boss Man had his issues and everything. So, that's not running in the background. Oh yeah.
That's one thing I love about my room is it's completely secluded.
Yeah, Grant, I'm sorry, but I need to get on more, man. I really do. At least on the weekends or something. I got to figure out some kind of schedule or something.
Yeah.
I had to do it with you. I had to do it.
You're good.
But yeah, I got to figure out why my alerts and stuff aren't working. I'm having the exact same issue. They're not coming across. So I've got my stream pulled up, but I can't audibly hear that stream.
Yeah, I know when I went through and set up my element alerts, that's why I did it, because the Streamlab alerts were not working at all. Like,
Yeah,
I'd see them, but I couldn't hear it at all.
I probably need to go through and refresh the browser. That way it's coming up, because, I mean, obviously Stream Elements is working because my overlay's there.
Yep.
So, I don't know. Night stream? No.
I'm guessing that'd be Mikey.
I should be able to do night streams. I just gotta clean up this stream area.
That's, yeah. I've been wanting to do COD streams forever, but it just doesn't work out.
It's just too toxic. Just way too toxic.
Yeah.
Well, even just playing like MP, just basically screwing around with friends is something different.
Yeah, definitely. It's something to be seen kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's obviously those guys that are full-time doing just that, and I envy those guys, because I can't stand that, all the hackers and everything else now.
It's crazy. Jen, to answer your question on that one of them is technically fictional, so I don't think you'll see a health bar on it. It can still die, but I don't know if you can actually see the health. I just judge the second pet by the first pet's health.
Mix it. Yes, toxic. You're toxic in COD too, buddy.
Yes. Well, I mean, Mickey Mouse is yeah, he's just toxic in general.
We miss him.
But
He needs
that's
to
why
hang
we
out more.
love him. What, man? He's having to do that working thing.
I know, the thing that we're all doing too. I know.
Right hand exit.
Yeah,
Well,
this
problem
working
is,
thing's
though,
really
he's
killing
used-
us.
He's used to not having to do the worky thing. He normally just chills out on the desk kind of thing, swaps out some capacitors, but now they actually, they getting their money's worth out of him.
Keep right, and then exit
Yeah, I said it. I ain't scared.
That's like me. I'm so lost because I had Tuesday, Thursday, and yesterday off.
Oh,
Man,
watch that corner up there, Ducky.
I sees her. I sees her.
It's a nasty one.
Dang right it is.
I haven't had 3 days off in the same weekend forever.
Every time a holiday comes around, I get 3 days off, but
I don't like holidays. Holidays hurt.
this Jeep.
Yeah, this SUV is all up in the
Oh,
Oh yeah, me and
there, Trev.
Oh yeah, me and the Jeep had a nice fight because like he saw me coming like from a mile away, and he's
I
just
don't
like,
know,
"Nah, bro."
That turn was beautiful.
Turn left.
Rubbing is racing.
But we're
Missed
trucking.
the top, missed the curve.
Oh yeah, redline that Detroit. Let's go.
Oh yeah, Grant, we've been wonderful, man. Little man's, being a 9-year-old punk. What can you expect?
Sounds familiar.
Oh yeah. He very much is mama's son. And oh yeah,
Doesn't get anything from you at all.
I'm putting that voodoo on her because she's yeah. You your mama's kid. Attitude and all. Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
That's good. He's straight up his mama's child. That ain't me, man.
What, Squirt?
Turn
Why is that not nice? I'm not being mean. I'm just being. It's the truth. She knows it. Yeah, she does. We had a whole conversation about it the other day. I don't know what you told me.
All right, we're stopping up here. There. Team.
Yeah, our drop's right here. Oh, and it's this one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hurry up and drop this really fast, and I'm gonna watch everybody try to get into this one because this is that one that's the guardrail up against the fence.
Is this like the last one where I went all topsy-turvy and kinked the truck in half?
No, I don't think it'll be quite like that, but this will be quite interesting. And I still got to figure out how to send you that video. I think I'm gonna have to email it to my phone, trim it down, and then send it because it's way. Because I forgot that this is all in 1440p that I record in.
Yeah. I'll just make a clip of it and just post it. Page.
Well, but I don't have it on the Facebook. It's literally on my 4K capture for my Elgato, so I got to figure out how to trim it down because I don't have any of that I don't have any of that computer stuff on that computer. So I have to figure out how to get it on that computer to get it onto this computer or get it on a phone, which I think I'll just have to email it to myself kind of thing, and then.
Yeah.
Not that.
I definitely want to see that.
Oh, dude, it's epic. It's epic. It's beautifully epic. Yes. Yeah, all my PCs are 10. Well, most of the free ones won't do 1440p. They won't even recognize the video because the video's too large. Because I have what is it? The DaVinci, and then I have Photoshop. I have both. I own both. I just don't have it on that PC. Oh, and I guess in honor of Olgodfre, we have to do a green ding, but I don't have a green ding screen. Oh, let's do.
Ducky made that seem like it was gonna be harder than it was, man.
Yeah, you did.
I just always remember it being a little bit complicated, but I forget we're all in cab over.
Yeah. We don't have that long though. So
We're
we're
all
both.
man out over there.
Yeah, y'all got cab wars. I got the stretched out one though, so.
Well, Fast Ride's
yeah,
still
I'm
got to
okay.
get around the corner, so we're in for some entertainment.
That's true. That's true.
Well, that's what I was talking when I said Rubbin's racing earlier. That's because on the turn on the off ramp there, that scraper in his trailer was totally dragging on the concrete.
Oh Lord.
Here it comes. Here comes Fast Ride. Everybody watch.
Oh, I can already tell you right now, he's gonna hit the fence.
Yep.
It's turn wide enough.
Going out right. Going out right.
I was gonna say that's a wide left there.
You gotta make it a lot wider than that. You ain't
No,
gonna
he
make
may
it.
clear. He may clear. He might. Oh, look at him. I think he did. All right, you still got to hit your little thing to get it, though. Unless you got the auto ding. All right.
I don't.
Yeah, their Blaze is doing it right.
Why don't you work?
Well, except for
dang it.
pushing the cop car out of the way.
Yeah, it's just the pigs.
For some reason, it wouldn't let me drop that trailer, so. Okay. Whatever.
Ooh, that truck looks weird. It has a nose.
Yeah.
How do you sneak into the group?
He just shows up.
My auto park is over here by Razor or something. You know what? I can't see it, and I don't care.
Ooh. Gone. Done.
You need me to get out of the way, just say so.
I couldn't even see it on the ground. There was honestly there was like 3 trucks there. I was like,
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, I didn't get over far enough, so it wouldn't give me the. It wouldn't give me the old green ding, so.
Oh.
We still haven't done a picture at all in this convoy either.
Hey, well, just line up for a picture.
Hey, we can do. I'm down for whatever. Don't matter to me.
I
I'm
think
up here
me
parked
and
right
my
on top of this
big
Range
nose
Rover.
should be the centerpiece.
Well, Dane's backing up over here in the parking spot, so I can pull up next to him.
Thinking we should push this Range Rover out of our way.
definitely.
Y'all may end up having to pull a little bit forward. We got some concrete barriers that are going to be in the way right there. Razor, stop for a second.
Yep, I was gonna say Duck's gonna push that car real quick.
I do not condone driving like this.
Well, you push it to the side of the building, and then I'll push it behind it.
That's a solid car.
That was what?
That was epic.
He's welded to the ground.
I had a feeling that was going to be the case, but
I actually thought it was gonna move, just not much.
oh no, she stopped immediately.
Oh yeah. Oh that.
Oh, I always like it when you hit the motorcycle cops and they do that. They stop your truck like you hit a security barrier.
No, we'll just get the load and we'll just do it out on the highway somewhere.
Amber, we have Trev, Razor, Dane, Christopher Shaw, Chris Greathouse, Eric Bush, and Blaze. I knew there was another one I was forgetting. Is that everybody? Is that everybody? I think
so.
that's everybody.
I think that's everybody.
Yep.
So
Hey,
proud of
look,
myself.
rain.
Yay! I remembered. Well, I have to keep y'all separated.
Yeah, there's 2 Chris's, so we had to identify.
Chris and Chris.
I've never used. If I call you by that, I call you fast. I have never, 99% of the time I have ever said anything, it's always been Christopher.
I think
So
we should
mad.
call him Wreckfest.
Because I save edited my tag to be Ducky, and it's glitched, so it just says D.
It's the
Oh,
D.
Says
I see the
definitely on
ducky
my
floating over your truck on my screen.
No. Literally my license plate tag.
His license
Oh,
plate.
it's a license plate.
Oh,
Yeah, because all my trucks generally I save edit them to say Ducky, and for some reason
that's
it
as
just
far
says
back
D.
as I can get because I got boxes behind me.
Okay, well, I'll roll forward just a hair.
Yeah, all right, Chris, stay where you're at, boss man. We're gonna roll forward to where we use your bumper as the.
Oh God!
So then
When we
I'll
all move at the
forward
same time, that's a
bit.
little awkward.
You know, I had to run that long frame.
That's okay, because like I said, we're lining up with his bumper, so you all pull forward, line up, we're good to go.
Was it me, Duck, and Eric are the only actual true flat tops?
No, everybody's true. Well,
No, I'm running Aerodyne.
Yeah, same.
they're all. We got half and half.
Let Eric pull forward.
Think was a Blaze come up just a wee bit. Perfect. All right, pictures be had.
And Chris is the odd man out. Not that Chris, the other Chris.
Hey, at least he's in a K-dub.
That's true. That's true. You know, like show up in like a Volvo or something.
Volov.
A pink one at
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
I almost ran a white
do
and
that.
pink
Would it be
setup
wrong
on
to
my
just
paint
come?
job.
Would it be wrong to come in with a lisp if you do that?
That's probably the Strawberry Cowboy.
There we go.
Oh yeah. All right, now no name tags.
Yeah.
Go run direction. Back down.
Make sure you
I'm the
get the
only
guy
one.
behind us sweeping the sidewalk.
Yeah.
No,
Right,
I
we
think
got
Eric's got the bull bar on his. Too.
That's Riot Stream back there.
Let's see what we got here. Got some cables. Got that. Got flatbed. Where's the flatbed going? That's going that way. That's going that way. That's going that way. That's going that way. I want to go north. Danged it. Oh, okay.
Dane and me are the only ones running a bull bar.
Yep.
I have enough.
But I think I'm the only one with the lights on mine.
I run into enough stuff. I don't
Looks
need
that
to.
way.
I don't need to increase my need to run into stuff by putting a bull bar up there.
Right.
It just looked better to me. I can't find a picture of my dad's actual old cabover, but I know he had a bull bar on his, so I was trying to keep it as close
What in the world?
I'll be right back.
Chase Elliott clinched his spot too. Nice.
What'd you do there, bud? You bought a Ford. That's what happened. Okay.
Looks like he lost his rear axle.
All right, Grant, man. I hear you. Well, I probably won't be up for a long period of time, but enjoy. Wait, it's Monday. It's Monday for you? Oh, Lord have mercy. You starting off a Monday with me? Ugh. That's a rough day. That's a rough day.
Walmart. You take the rails over to Rollins.
Whoa. I'm trying to go northish. That way we can sweep around.
As you're trying to wreck your truck.
Ducky?
Testing the 9-wheel this year, sirs.
I guess so.
Starting to think you needed a bull bar.
Only if they're on the side.
I think the extra weight would have rolled him.
Only place it would have helped me. Bouncing them rev limiters.
I think he stopped before. He was on the brakes going into it. I just not sure.
Going to give them Swift drivers a run for their money on the accident list with these Walmart trailers.
All right, you got her. Grab her now.
Got her, did. What's the kid doing? Hey, turn that off. You're going to get my stream muted, copyrighted.
Oh.
I don't even know what it is, but we ain't testing it. Yeah, your table's broken. You know what's going to be broken? Your bottom.
Ooh. Can't say that, Doc.
Sorry.
Oh, I say it.
Okay.
I'm in Mississippi. I'll say it. I'm a firm
Just to keep it
believer in
PG.
corporate punishment. But
I thought you
even
were
though
going for the same trailer.
if he hasn't, even though he
Until
hasn't had
you
any corporal punishment in a year or more,
Mm.
because I mean, it's way more effective by getting on here and just disabling his access to the internet.
Oh yeah, it definitely does a lot better.
Super traumatizing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, there's like a picture of Olgodfre's green face on Discord up here, and I keep looking up and it scares me.
Scared.
And it's funny because
Ready to roll.
the angle of where the monitor is and the way he was looking at the camera and everything, it looks like he is looking dead at me.
Daddy's watching. Where'd you go, Ducky?
I'm pulling out here towards the highway. Just creeping over here out of the way to our favorite little 130-degree turn over here.
Be right back. Got a phone call.
All right.
Drive safe. Turn right.
Oh, I'll beat him up on stream. It won't cost you anybody any money. I'll do it for
Get
fun.
ready to turn left. Turn left.
I ain't scared.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Ouch.
Keep right. And
Sorry,
then turn
bro.
right.
Oh, good.
Turn
I just
right.
bumped you.
Yeah, just a little love tap.
Lordy, lordy, lordy. Everybody playing bumper cars back there.
Keep right. And then turn right.
Yeah, I'm just parked or sitting there nicely waiting to turn. And then I just get shot forward a little bit, and I'm like, ouch. The
Well, I
little
had my
tap.
foot on the brake, slowing down, and my foot slipped off the brake, and I had to grab it again. But
Oh, and going back to the whole steering wheel conversation,
Turn left.
I still use my pedals that came with my 920. I don't use
Yeah.
the new pedals because I struggled to find a spring to swap them.
Oh, okay.
And so I just kept my 920 pedals because, you know, it's just got the little plunger and the little rubber out of it. You take that out of it and the pedal's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I stuck with that. It's beautiful. So the new pedals are in the box back there with the 920 wheel.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, because I modified my G920 pedals here too, so they feel real nice.
Oh yeah, it's been unanimous.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
What?
gonna pull.
Oh, the son of a pull right in front of me.
At first, I was just gonna live with the way they were stock, but I'm so glad I modified them.
Keep left.
Oh, it game changer, man.
Turn left.
And that's, I think that changing the spring out on those would, you know, be the same way, but I just haven't.
Turn left.
I just haven't done it.
Yeah.
Are we confusing traffic? No, traffic's
Nope.
flowing. Okay, cool.
So further.
We got this is the room we got, man.
There's
Yep.
like
Anything more, and we're on the highway itself.
2 miles back there. We should be good.
We got room.
Yeah, after this one, I'll have to dip out because got to take the kid trick or treating.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to start cooking dinner and everything too. So yeah, after this one, we got 190 miles. So
Yeah, and I gotta get the grill going and get my pork loin smoked. My pork loin.
Poke loin. That's different.
Well, I'm glad we continued to actually do this and be able to do this because it's been a while since I've been able to hang out with you guys. So.
oh yeah, that's that's the big reason is he's been having an occasional issue or whatever. So that's the big reason. If y'all notice, I'm actually hosting the convoy. I actually hosted the last one too. Is that way if there are any issues, we don't completely lose the whole entire thing. He can restart if he needs to or whatever we need to do to make sure everything still goes on. The OG family still gets to have their fun, that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
a nice backup plan. Now I'll be tickled pink when we can actually throw this thing up on a separate server and it doesn't take one of our playing positions, and then we really don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. That would be great.
And then that way you can have that thing running all the time, like a couple people have already done, have Lady Bear running or whatever, and you can sit there and just have server just clocking miles.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I stepped further south than Ducky there for a minute. A poke loin.
Oh yeah. Ma'am, for me to be in the level up, that requires me to stream more than 4 hours in a 2-week period.
2 streams.
Well, one of them has to be a total of 4 hours, but yeah, you have to technically start and stop for 2. Yes, this is true.
Well, no, neither one of them has to be specifically 4.
Well,
you can do an hour and a half and 2.5.
The funny thing is, the last time I streamed for an hour, and in that hour stream, they threw my level up back on.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, because I need to get back to it too. Because I haven't streamed in a while, and I definitely lost my level up.
Well, the easy way to do it is literally just email just somebody that you've got the follower minimal. Me and you both have it, so somebody that's in level up just has to email you. Sign your email up for it again.
Yeah, right.
All right, we got everybody.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. I'm back here in the rear of the gear.
All right, well, let's get after. In the back, he wants to run into you, not you run into him. Oh, Mr. Gear. You better get up in there. I'm not super hurt, but I got a little bit. What's that? What? I'm over in the red on one of my gauges. That ain't no good. Whoa!
Passing through its speed.
Oh, let's get back in game. Oh no, it's barely even my tires are red from that crash, surprisingly. That's the first thing I looked down at was see my damage gauge. It's like I had to hurt myself.
Oh. Yeah, sorry I was muted there, I didn't freaking forgot. I was gonna go in behind you there, Fast Ride, until I saw the triple and I'm like, oh, I'm not getting in behind you then.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, the green face is in the chat.
Fast Ride is just an accident waiting to happen.
Man,
what are you doing there, Duck?
You're not wrong.
I'm looking at Chad. Everybody's like, oh, Godfrey's in there.
Yes, sir, he is.
Yes, sir.
I look up and I see your trailer bouncing side to side.
Yeah, I'm wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Careful, you end up with a sleeping truck. Remember, you're cab over. Don't have that little bit of play.
Oh yeah, that was pushing it. I almost stopped.
Whoa!
Oh, I wish I was recording that.
Crab, you're getting your trailer all excited back here.
Yeah, it was.
Priceless.
We got a right-hand exit. Man, no, I can't drive this thing in cab. I'm not. All right, wait for a straightaway. Wait for a straightaway. Paint washed off pretty easily. 70 who?
Right.
Straight to the hammer lane.
Yep.
Okay. Beautiful K-dub straight away. She's what I call
Yeah, I finally topped out 7th gear.
duck turd brown. Got a little green. Got a little brown.
Whoa.
Got a little bit of red. It's making me dizzy. I'm going back in the truck. I'm making the flip-flop paint flip-flop. Going backwards at that. I'm like, yeah, that's enough of that.
Oh, jeez, that's a good way to roll yourself.
Hey, look here, Voloff. You want some? Oh, you a Cascadia anyway. Let's get Kraft Heinz and your baby trailer. I'm not racing you. I'm done. Go on with your best.
I was about to pass him on the shoulder, but then
thanks,
he
Ralph.
decided to speed up.
You're wound up.
Oh, and then he's gonna slam on the brakes.
Oh!
All I hear is the steering wheel snatching back and forth.
No, it was the pedal.
Oh, that was great.
Oh, here's clunk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Clear as day.
mercy.
He decided to take that exit.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
nope, I'm done. Yeet. Oh, mercy.
Oh, that's too
It's
funny.
not a Walmart convoy. No. I'm getting that.
Yeah, we give it Swift a run for the money, man. Swift run for the money. Mercy.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about Swift. You need to worry about OG trucking.
Yeah.
Alright, we are definitely not going 70, so I'm slowing down.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
but
Cruise
it is.
control's at 70, 65, man. 65. What is all that? Good. Oh, that's a. Oh, the sprayers are spraying now.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
noticed
turn it on
that.
Crash.
Alright,
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm gonna give Duck a little bit of leeway on not getting too close to him.
Man, no, I'm probably good.
That's why I'm trying to
Probably good.
drop back before I throw on my cruise, so that way,
Yep.
not too close.
Yeah, good life plan.
Where's your sense
back.
of adventure?
Oh,
I've
you
been
guys
ran
are
into
me
enough,
up
I don't
there.
want to run into you.
You know what that was said about cab overs? Cab over
Right.
driver's the first one seeing the accident.
Oh, that bus is definitely gonna merge.
Got for the bus. Whoa, he was after Trevor.
Yeah, he was.
I was gonna say, I was looking at him, he wasn't gonna stop.
No.
Oh, I like how
absolutely not.
detailed the scale house sign was back there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trucks over 26K, livestock or produce must stop.
Oh, going through at speed.
We're not stopping, dude.
Oh, Duck went way wide. I ain't going that far.
Nope.
I ain't rolling. Really, Duck? Oh, and I stopped the recording already.
Oh.
That was
You
funny.
didn't roll, man. This video looked
No.
crazy.
Oh,
He didn't roll.
he was on one whole side, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I was looking underneath and I could see the inside of the other side of the tires.
That's
He
funny.
was five-wheeling there.
That's great.
Man,
Yeah.
you never know until you try.
Oh wow.
Oh, why does that not surprise me, sir?
Typical.
If you're gonna do something, do it very well.
Say go big or go home.
Yeah.
Or at least don't get caught.
So wiggly. It's just wiggle. Little bitty steering wheel motions, and she's wiggling.
Yeah, it's cab over.
So wiggly.
Instead of every damn hustling, every damn wiggling.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's crazy. Instead of using like the retarder, it's like automatically just using my Jake brake when it needs to. That's
it
cool.
just it's not
As long as you have the Jake on.
effective. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I never turned mine off.
Man, it like most of the time. Yeah, I've got.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've got it set up to where I cut it off and on. Yeah.
Yeah, I got an instant button and a toggle for it. It's kind of why I went with the shifter I did.
Yeah, I was about to say I got the easy Jake button right on my knob, so I mean I can turn it on and off as I see fit.
Hey! There's no talking about knobs on we're live, man. PG, man.
You didn't say anything about polishing it.
No, I'm just talking about the buttons on it.
No, I love the button box that I got.
Woo! Man, I built one. I got one. Dude, I still use my side panel, man.
I know.
love it.
Well, see, I never got the side panel.
The side panel is amazing. Yeah,
Like,
Love
I don't
the
even
side panel.
I don't have to touch anything.
Yep.
Oh, but the beautiful thing about the side panel is I can literally just look over here and I can start looking side to side.
Yeah, like that's the one thing I do want it for, but
yeah.
I mean, I
mine,
just
the
got the
side panel was,
X56, so I want.
And that's how he does some of his best wrecks.
But now that new flex panel that they released, that thing looks actually a lot more fun, a lot better.
Yeah,
for
that thing is crazy.
Who's flex panel?
Sim panel. They made instead of having like the
larger.
parking brake, it's all push buttons.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've seen that. That looks nice.
Kind of like if you've ever watched like Street Outlaws, how they turn on all the stuff in the cars. It's all those kind of buttons,
Yeah.
and it gives
It's just
you
another
printout.
option.
Yeah, you get a printer piece of paper to do all the labels and everything for it too.
It's a right-hander
next
coming
to-
up.
Keep right. And then exit right.
My truck stopped, and he's turning with us.
Exit right.
Ooh. Yeah, when you overdo the Jake, it definitely screams.
Hey, it didn't even hit you.
Get ready.
Me neither.
Hi, Razor. Nice to meet you.
Drove up beside to you though.
I was gonna say Trev just about I think hit us because wasn't expecting it to stop that long.
No, and then
Yeah.
like trying to get going again on that hill, I'm like, oh no, I dropped her down to low for that.
Yep.
Yeah, that truck was turning right. If it wouldn't have been turning right, I would have gone around it. But I was like, as soon as I do it, it's just going to end up sideways in front of everybody. So I was like, I'll just slow down.
Yeah.
Well, now that I've learned not to go with the top horsepower motor because the whole not getting the speed right off the hit, it's a lot better now.
Oh yeah, it's game changer, man. Doing realistic motor powers and pulling powers and everything, dude. It's a complete game changer. Complete game changer.
I know, and so
No, I
many
don't-
people are after those 1,000 horsepowers, and I'm like, nah, man, give me a 450, bro. Let's go.
Yeah.
I have all of the US Z-Bonds packs.
Yeah, those are that.
Like I love it.
I'm kind of with OG on this one. I run the DD60 in almost everything except for like a couple of the trucks that the older motors would, be more fitting for.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing with me. DD60 and pretty much everything except for my older trucks, that's where the 34OE is. Or 3406E is in all my older trucks.
Trev, you gotta stop doing that, man.
What's that? I just stopped, bro.
It went on the brakes.
I'm sorry, I got my intensity up so I could actually like stop pretty much on a dime, so.
Oh yeah, it come to a complete stop in a quickness.
Oh yeah.
Ready to turn
But
Alright,
that's because for
rolling, I'm
Convoy it
going.
makes sense to have it because there's
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
times where you need to be able to stop pretty quick.
Really, we could have just went straight duck.
No.
Means that truck just came out from that. Oh no, we couldn't. He could though. Yeah, we had the checkerboard line. I thought we could have just went all the way around the loop like he did.
Hey, you can ask the good Mikey boy what happens when you beat them checkerboards.
Well, if I remember right, Godfrey did that last night too.
I was wondering about that, but I wasn't gonna say anything because I saw him backing up and that was in front of him, and I didn't know if he just had gone straight yeeted off into that or not.
I can just drive through here to it.
right.
Only because I know it killed the truck. That's the only reason I know it actually did. Because I heard the truck turning over.
He got himself a really good.
Nice one.
kickback from it too. He yeeted himself back pretty good. He hit it so hard.
They're gonna try. Save some time. Didn't work. Didn't save anything.
Working at a Walmart, I could never imagine this many trailers coming into a one store at a time.
Oh my god, could you?
I would lose my mind, buddy. That would be the day I quit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'd just walk out, be like, nah, man, I'm out, homie.
Sad part is that
at one of
local
the
hardware
stores.
store we did.
Oh
We actually
man,
had
I've
that at
worked
one
at a
of-
lot of WalMarts and Canadian Tires and whatnot, and I'm 1-2 trucks maybe, but like like this. Oh.
We actually had that at one of our
I think
stores.
the funny thing about those triples is like if you look at how much weight you're hauling, it's probably not much different than ours. So it's like I don't even get the point of that.
Well, it's the like locally here. The reason for those is where they'll literally roll up, they'll drop one of those trailers and then leave.
For multiple stores, that would make
Yes,
sense.
they would.
Yeah.
But generally, it's a hauler. It's a private hauler that'll do that stuff like that. Like Old Dominion. Old Dominion runs
Right.
doubles like that. FedEx runs doubles like that. UPS
Yeah,
runs doubles.
I've seen that like with like Purelator and FedEx and whatnot. They'll run 2 different trailers, but that's because they're just gonna drop one, keep on going, and drop the other for faster delivery.
Yeah, so it's literally they're gonna come in, yeet one of them trailers out. The little yard truck's gonna come up, grab it, and then put it wherever it needs to be, and then they'll go on and run to the next one. Which is, I mean, kind of, I guess it's more efficient that way. I would persist.
Yeah.
I would persist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine
Ours
was
is 43.2.
49, I think,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, so that's not anything too crazy or anything.
So that's because I noticed that when I was playing ATS, I'm hauling the same weight just in 3 trailers. I'm like, pass.
But
If
the
it was
thing
like a
that-
heavier weight, then it would be nice.
Oh yeah, but see the thing with that is though is you also have to factor in that even though it's a little bit more weight, but you also have they're factoring in like the drag, the paralytic loss of the additional axles and the trailers and everything, and then the wind drag too. So I mean, you're actually putting more load.
Guess what? There's an invisible wall there.
Yep.
Sir. That's why I backed in.
Me and Razor both just, we're gonna go that way. Nope.
Yeah, no, that's why I just backed up here. I'm like, oh, I can't back up anymore. Perf.
Picture is very dark on my camera.
Oh yeah, getting dark out there.
Yeah, the light's dropping a little bit, so it's probably trying to auto adjust. I mean, there's a huge bay window right here, but it's got curtains over it and everything. But I mean, we can see light. 500-watt LED bulbs right above.
That'll do it.
Yas. It just means I need to adjust my lights. Like I said, I really haven't streamed with this camera to adjust anything or all that. Just literally hit it, run it kind of thing. So, but I'm gonna call it at that point. I know it wasn't a very long stream or anything, but I'm gonna call it at that point because I got dinner to cook and all that kind of jazz. And
Dinner at Ducky's.
Are y'all still wanting to run?
I gotta do Halloween stuff.
Okay, so we got
I'm dipping out too. So
no, I was going to say the majority's dipping out. So I was going to say if I needed to, I could leave the session up and everybody could still run or whatever.
Yeah, no,
But
if
it
me and
sounds like
some of the
everybody's
other
dipping.
guys still want to run some, we could start our own up. I appreciate that though.
Hey, I just leaving the option up. It's already up. There ain't
Yeah.
no such time to jump around and everything. But yeah, that's where I'm going to call it today.
that was a lot of fun though.
Oh,
yeah.
it definitely was. Like I said, I'm
It
glad
sucks we couldn't do what we wanted,
do it.
but
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Thanks, guys.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Like I said, we're going to probably be every weekend, and once everything calms down, we'll probably get some other the multiplayer stuff going up again. Maybe we can get a following for the Wreckfest again and everything.
Yeah, it just kind of sucks that all of our work just picked up all at once, right? Like everybody's just out and busy right now, working.
Well, that's
Exactly.
what I'm kind of looking forward to, is hopefully that our work is going to slow down a little bit. It won't slow down much, but
Yeah, I'm hoping it slows down. We had a bad crop year, so there's not going to be much lentils to ship out. So, kind of hoping it slows down enough that I maybe get laid off for a month or two, ride unemployment, get a nice little vacation.
Yeah,
Alright,
that
guys,
would,
well, I'll
that,
catch you
that
guys
would
on the next
drive
one.
me nuts. But all right, everybody, y'all have a good one, and thanks again for hanging out.
For sure.
Yeah,
Thanks for having us.
Ducky.
Thanks, Ducky. That was good.
All right, everybody, y'all have a good night.
Bye.
All right, I just ended that thing. So, but no, that was actually a really good time. But
I just hope Godfrey can get his motherboard stuff straightened out.
Yeah, that's
oh,
kind of
what-
crappy when you buy something brand new and you think it's all going to be all good, and then it turns out to be nothing but a headache.
Yeah.
well, that was one of the things I was really worried about, was it just being a conflict of going from one motherboard to another one. I going from the 450 to the 470, I didn't have to change anything, but when I went from the 470 to the 570, I had to reinstall Windows.
Yeah.
Even though I'm on the same series board, just a newer, because I mean the 470's a Crosshair Hero too. It's just a
Yeah,
470
it's just because of
series,
that
not-
different infrastructure, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
new
it's,
chipset.
Well, the chipsets on the 470 and the 570 are exact same.
Oh well, yeah, they could kind of, and they could have the same amount of lanes, but then because the 470, did they not do the PCIe 4.0 for that one?
There is 4.0 on it,
Okay.
but it's got 12 lanes versus the 16 I think the 570 has. But the big difference is the power distribution and everything. But I also went to an M.2 for my main drive right before I installed, so it just, there was a bunch of little quirky issues and everything, and I was having, ironically, the exact same thing of, calling for repairs, and it did it twice to me. I said, you know what, we're gonna solve this.
Yep.
And I went through and just wiped everything.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, that was just the surefire way to make sure that it was taken care of and resolved. And like I said, I haven't had an issue out of it since.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if he winds up having to do that, or just, I almost wonder if he just uninstalls or some audio stuff for drivers and then reinstalls them, if that would work or not.
Well, the audio thing, I don't think so much the big issue. It's the random blue screen. I mean, it's literally, shutting his entire setup down is where he's worrying.
The blue screen of death.
Yeah, that blue screen's what's really, kind of catching him and kind of kicking him in the nut. So
I kind of wonder which, because he said he, like you mentioned in the video or something, that he was, when he put it to run at its 3600 like megahertz or mega transfers for the RAM, is that the speed of the RAM, or is that is that the XMP profile for the RAM?
that's the factory. All right. The thing with RAM is there's two speeds. There's the base speed and there's technically an overclock speed. Well, 99% of the time, I mean, it is overclocked. So like mine is 3600 or 3800, but its base speed is like 2888 or whatever like that. So like his base speed on his is going to be 2666 or 2663 or whatever it is. So he went in and he did the easy setup on the XMP. And what I was wondering is if it wasn't